Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Kat, good to see you again.
Good to see you again. I have to figure out what happened to our music. Our fancy music disappeared.
Oh no, that's the worst. We need music. Gets
We
everybody
do.
going.
I know. We'll have to find some like fancy national anthem or something like that. It'll be fine.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, girl, but I'm ready for no more April showers and a few more May flowers.
I would also like that because it has actually been insane how much rain we have gotten. And I was going to mow my yard. And then I was like, oh, I guess I'm not going to mow my yard because as soon as I got home, it poured.
That's right. That's right. We need our meteorologists to up their game a little bit and get some, good grass mowing. We've got lots of green in Northeast Ohio, and it's time to get our things together.
Yes, which, yeah, I can't wait to talk about grass that's green on a golf course later. But to start, we'll talk a little bit about the things that we did this last weekend. So VFW 6941 in Wellington had their day of service, which was a
Yes.
great event put together. Our office sponsored that, and they invited us out to set up a table and everything. And it was really great to go out there. Steve and I, we went out and we got to see a lot of new faces, got to talk to a lot of people. Great vendors there as well, helping out with resources for veterans and their families. So if you happen to see a day of service around your area, I highly suggest that you go and visit it and support those communities who are putting those on.
Yeah, I love the day of service because I think, we talk about this a lot inside my organization. It's not always about going and sitting through a meeting. It's about getting out in your community and feeling like you're making an impact, meeting other people. That community aspect really fixes a lot of the issues that we see inside the veteran community. And that component of not only giving forward and being in service to others, but also being around other people that might give you a sense of community and something that you aren't sure might feel very isolating. Somebody else has the same problems that you do.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. That's always my big thing when I'm doing a lot of these, getting involved in, all the things that feel like too many, but it's that sense of community with other people who want to give back and put the forward all of the effort that has been poured into them by
Yeah,
mentors in the past and things like that. But
yeah,
other than that, last week, all of the service officers were out of the office. I'm sure many people noticed. And
yes.
we were in Columbus for the LCVSC spring conference. And NVLSP, who we have a partnership with, they were there and they taught all 3 days, which was fantastic. I heard
Yeah.
so many great things, comments made about how awesome training was. And so we're so happy to be a part of that and to have been able to attend that event again.
Yeah, another great opportunity for community, right? So, community for your service officers and what they do in the community. It gives them an opportunity to talk to other counties and how their best practices are being followed. But, I'm going to toot Lorain County's horn here
Yeah.
because you guys really are raising the bar in Lorain County, doing things that are for the first time. NVLSP, we've talked about in the past, coming to Lorain County and at the county level for the first time in the history of NVLSP, and then Lorain County getting to bring that to the state level. So the photos were great. Again, like you said, the stories were great. And this just helps veterans get more support with those claims that are a little bit tougher. We've had a few claims come back through
Mhm.
NVLSP, and this has been great too. If you've seen those in our newsletter, we just had another one go out that are reinforcing some of those old situations. We've had some Agent Orange situations. If you're getting those cases that NVLSP is working and they positively result for you, you're benefiting as the veteran. And I just think there's all this collaboration. It's so great to see.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I took from it was all of the case studies, like all of the case law they presented with each incidence of situations that they come across. And they're so knowledgeable to being able like to have that as a resource and just the knowledge of learning like, yeah, not the law might not always seem so cut and dry, but there's case law and there's studies and there are these things that have happened that have clarified it a little bit more or given a little more preference to a certain way that we want to go with things. So it's great to know that, while it does seem cut and dry, sometimes knowing the resources, knowing the case law, and just having that available to you will make a world of difference when processing your claim, because it might not seem like it's going to fit the cut and dry of the law. So there's always options. That's why we continue to say, like, don't let the VA tell you no. Don't let that be the end of it. Like, just keep trying, because there will always be a way to at some point get through, and let them tell you no at the highest level.
Yeah, I think there's always a couple things that we continue to remind our veterans, or if you're an advocate for a veteran, this is why you don't ever pay for claims. As you're getting your veteran or your claims looked at, don't ever pay to have them processed. Find your local service organization or your service officers. They should be one in every county in the state of Ohio. Do not pay to have your claims processed. And the other thing is, if you're a younger veteran who is unsure about coming into your service officers or your commission, this is why processing them on your own can sometimes feel a little bit laborious. Veteran service or veteran claim law goes so fast. Even when I sat in on the training with you guys, I was so amazed at the pace of law. And so if you're doing this on your own at home, this is where it's not wrong to do it on your own, but coming in and talking through it with a service officer who's doing it all day, every day, can help accent those claims and maybe get you just that extra in-depthness that their expertise can add on. So don't hesitate. It's free. You come in, talk to somebody who's got just a little bit more in-depth experience at the pace of case law when it comes to veteran claim.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. And by the way, go check out those pictures. It looked like everybody was great. It's always good to see everybody working together.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the things that are coming up. Like you said, grass is getting green on the golf course, and we've got some fun things that are opportunities for you to interact with our office and our veteran community as a whole. Our golf outing, our Commissioner's Cup, is coming up, and you're starting to see us talk about this on our social media, again, in our newsletter. And this is probably the first year we're going to really start to see some of our community advocates that are spending money. There are businesses that are talking and spending money to be a part of these opportunities. So we've got a few to mention today.
Yeah, that's going to be great. I can't wait.
Yeah. So Brightspeed is our premium sponsor for this year. They have sponsored all of our events. So we're super excited to have them on board. You're going to see them throughout the community and with our veteran partners, NVLSP, which is going to be out. You'll be able to speak to some of them throughout the events, and they'll be able to talk all the nitty gritty case law with you if you see one of them at some of our events. Specific to our golf outing, we also have IAV Post 1. They're always a frequent flyer for us, but they'll be at the golf outing as well. American Legion Post 12 is an alpha sponsor. Greg Bancic, who is one of our local politicians, is our beverage sponsor for the golf tournament. And then Murphy Brothers is one of our whole sponsors. So we still have lots of opportunities for us to include you if you have a local business, or even you want to highlight one of your veterans or active military and want to be a whole sponsor. So you can either get on our social media or send an email to outreach@lcvsc.com, and we'll get you set up with whichever sponsor level is appropriate for you. But it's going to be a great event. There's foursomes available as well. Not a ton, so don't wait. But this is always a great event that benefits Hearts of Patriots.
This would be awesome. Hearts of Patriots does so many great things for the community. I think we talked about them briefly in our blog post last month, and it's kind of great to see what they can be doing. And so being able to host an event that will sponsor them and continue the work that they do is really wonderful.
Yeah, super excited. Okay, let's talk about the Crushers game. This is a great family-friendly event. We are so excited to be partnered with Crushers throughout the year. You're going to see us really get involved with them and their location. Again, they're incredibly community-friendly partner in Lorain County as a whole. But the Crushers event is where you can come. You're going to get to see a plane flyover from World War II. We're going to auction off the players' jerseys that day. And when we saw them rename the stadium this last year or this last few weeks, it was amazing to hear the people talk about how you're going to watch baseball, but it's a safe place for your kids. It's a safe place to come and just be in, again, community with other people. So you can buy your tickets to be at the game and just really have a good time and be in a military-friendly, veteran-friendly environment.
Yeah, and I think last year they had big bounce houses at the end, which was tons of fun. My daughter loved it. So we spent, I feel like, way too much time down there. But yeah, bring your kids. It's a great time for everybody. We had a blast last year. So I look forward to it.
And we were told that there's a small goal at every game for Stomper to give away the most high fives. So I would not be sad if our game netted the most high fives for Stomper. I'm just saying it would be
that
fun.
would be fantastic. I will make that a personal goal when we get out to
right,
try.
exactly.
A high five.
Yeah, exactly. So we could give Stomper a clicker and see if we could be the most. It would be fun.
That would be great.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about our Hire a Vet Day initiative. This is super cool. This whole event is really growing in front of our eyes, and it's a kind of a long-term runway. So this one always, we're trying to describe this when you and I chat every month. So let's talk about Hire a Vet Day. Hire a Vet Day kind of came out in our original planning session at the end of last year, and knowing that there are veterans who require financial assistance from this office, and it is an initiative of Veteran Service Commission to offer higher financial assistance, we decided that helping them also get a job, get on your feet, get the promotion you want, the job you want, and help employers find really the benefit of veterans working for them would be a great way to go about this. So we are now offering LinkedIn classes 2 to 3 times a month for both employers, veterans, and veteran spouses. You come to class, we help you get your LinkedIn in order. We help get your military service translated to civilian-friendly terms. And we will be hosting Hire a Vet Day at Amherst VFW on National Hire a Vet Day, which is going to be a blast. If you are an employer, we will help you do kind of the opposite, being, are you a veteran savvy employer? Are you ready to hire vets? And are your job postings friendly enough to hire a vet? Kind of translate backwards. We have a bunch of great employers already registered to employ. We've been working within the community, and I actually think we're going to get some really great jobs up and going on site.
I think so too. I've actually had quite a few people reach out, employers and then people seeking employment, who have either gone to your class already or who are interested in going in. We've gotten them signed up. I sent links out. So it's been really awesome just to see. And it's always a recommendation of mine, especially for the business owners, is to make sure that they check out our website and get on our website as a business owner. If you're a veteran-owned business, make sure that you're getting yourself advertised on our website, because we do have a place for that as well.
Yeah, so veteran-owned businesses are always a special place in our heart, right? You have a ton of resources for you, and after Hire a Vet Day, there will even be more that we will help kind of escort you through. The SBDC, the Small Business Development Center, One Lorain County. There will be tons and tons of partnerships available to you that are above and beyond if you are a veteran-owned business. So we kind of pulled out all the stops. It's going to be a great day, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's the first ever for Lorain County to have an event like this. So, go big or go home, Jackie.
And then we're going to keep doing it because it's going to go great.
We're super excited. I actually have resources outside the county asking to come in and participate because it's such a cool concept. And because our veterans are such an asset, we want to employ them well. We want to take care of them well. And so it's going to be great. We're really excited. Of course, raising the bar. It's Lorain County. It's what we do.
Yeah, always.
All right, let's talk about the bus trips. So you had Bill on a few months ago. The bus trips are well underway now, but we've got a couple that are coming up and the first overnight one.
Yes, that one's going to be exciting. And I think Renee or Carla, they're planning to go to that too. And they're so excited talking about being on all these bus trips and the cool things that they've been able to see. So great to have veterans come along and their friends and families and share those experiences. So which one is the overnight one though?
So we have one before the overnight, which is going to be the Liberty Aviation Museum. Okay. So you can register for that one. That's still a day trip. The first overnight one is going to be the Air Force Museum, which is on June 11th, but you can sign up for that now. Those signups are open. Please remember, you do have to still call the office to sign up. So don't mess up your registration. Don't miss out. And they are limited seats. So don't wait. They will start to fill up. For veterans, these are all expenses paid. So pretty great resource. And then the other one that's available still to sign up for now is July 10th, which is the Maps Museum. And I don't know about you, Jackie, but the Maps Museum is one of my favorite places in Northeast Ohio.
I did go for the first time a few drill weekends ago. We went for a reenlistment and I was like amazed. As an aviation sailor, I was like, why have I not been here before?
That's right. That's right. They have a P-51 in the hangar and it's one of my favorites ever. So
how much stuff they packed into that building and then out on the parking lot there. It's way more than I expected, to be totally honest. So they do a wonderful job. Everything looks so good.
It's awesome. So if you aren't golfing on July 10th, which will be our golf outing, you definitely want to get signed up to go on the bus trip. So be sure you check that out. Make sure that if you have your Memorial Day plans in check, you're still checking out your local Memorial Day events. They're all over the county. We have a few that we will highlight. Our vehicles will be in the Lorraine Parade. There is also Sunday events at the National Cemetery down at Ohio Western, so you can check out those. That's always cool because it's a day early. And the office will be closed on Monday because it is a national holiday. Okay, I think the last thing, Jackie, is today's an election day. So more than anything in this country, everybody should go vote.
Yes, absolutely. It makes such a big difference in our communities to make sure that we're aware about the things that we are voting for. So hopefully everybody reads up on some things before they go and make sure it's fresh in their mind and then hit the ballot. If they haven't already today, I know we're 119. So still plenty of time today to vote.
I got my sticker and I thanked my poll workers. So make sure that you go and exercise that right that we're all very fortunate to have. Well, Jackie, I think we got it all and we're under 20 minutes. So you and I are doing great on this. We've got a great track record, girl.
That we do. And then we will probably do the same next month.
We will. For sure. Okay, so make sure you check out our blog. Our blog comes out once a month. It's full of information and resources. You're also able to get a newsletter. So if you're not getting our newsletter, be sure to let either your service officer know or send us an email, outreach@lcvsc.com. And obviously you can catch this once a month and our social media, and we're always happy to answer any questions that you have. We hope everybody has a safe and wonderful Memorial Day. See y'all soon.
See ya.